Okay, this video is going to deal with Microsoft OneNote. What is OneNote? Microsoft OneNote is a computer program for free-form information gathering and multi-user collaboration. It gathers users' notes, drawings, screen clippings, and audio commentaries. Notes can be shared with other OneNote users over the internet or a network and across multiple devices. Recent changes to OneNote. Office 2019 has been released and there have been changes to the OneNote platform. Office 2019 does not contain the OneNote desktop program. Microsoft will be concentrating on upgrading the Windows 10 OneNote app as a replacement for the OneNote desktop, since it comes with all Windows 10 operating systems. There will also be an Office 2019 for the Macintosh. If you're using OneNote 2016, you can continue to use it, but new features will not be added to the program, only security fixes, and it will be discontinued in October of 2020. OneNote is available for computers, tablets, and smartphones. What is OneNote used for? OneNote can be used for gathering and organizing large amounts of information of different forms in one place. You can copy and paste information from the web, and the URL will be included in the pasted information on the OneNote page if that setting is set. OneNote can work as a digital notebook and be available anywhere there is internet access. You can record audio and video files directly on the OneNote page. You can draw or write with touch on any touchscreen enabled device. Drag and drop files onto the OneNote page regardless of the type. In the case of Excel files, you can actually work with the file on the OneNote page. The Immersive Reader feature will allow someone with audio and visual disabilities to have text read to them or change the way text is displayed in order to help them see it better. This is especially helpful to people that suffer from dyslexia. Topics covered in this video for OneNote Online: creating a OneNote notebook, creating sections and section groups, creating pages, creating a to-do list, copying and pasting to OneNote, printing to OneNote, placing files on the OneNote page, opening a OneNote notebook. I will also go over how you can draw with the touchscreen. Now we're going to use Microsoft OneNote Online. In order to do that, we need to sign into your Office 365 account. You can use Microsoft Edge, you can use Chrome, you can use Firefox, you can even use Internet Explorer, though I would not recommend because Microsoft is not maintaining that software anymore. I'm going to use Chrome. Okay, to log into your Microsoft Office 365 account, we need to go to ClassLink, which is the district's single sign-on service. Sign in. Click on Office 365. Okay, mine defaults to open to my email, which is what most people's does. Now, in order to create a new OneNote notebook, the first thing you have to do is go to OneDrive. Once your OneNote drive is OneDrive is completely loaded, you want to scroll down. Though you can create your OneNote notebook anywhere in your OneDrive, it's recommended that you put it in the OneNote notebook folder. So it's highly recommended that you place your OneNote notebook in the OneNote notebook folder. It's called OneNote Notebooks. This is just, it collects them all in one place. Okay, this is a list of all my notebooks that I have. Okay, to create a new notebook, you click on New, OneNote Notebook. It will ask you to name it, so let's call this Sample Notebook 1. Create. And as it goes through creating, it will open your notebook, and as you will see, you will have in the section pane, you will have one section called Untitled section. And in that section you'll have one page called Untitled Page. To rename this section, you simply right click on the name, click Rename, and it'll ask you what do you want to name it. So let's call this Sample Section 1. Okay. If you wish to make a new section, you simply come down here to the bottom of the section pane and click on this little area that says Add a Section. It'll ask for the name. We'll call this Sample Section 2. And there you have it. Now, it also has by default one page called Untitled Page. Now, one of the nice things about OneNote is you can make yourself a to-do list. So let's call this page To-Do List. Okay. Now, let's say for today I have to pay my light bill, pay my cable. Let me go back up here and put bill. Pay car insurance. It's misspelled. Just like in Word, you'll get this wiggly line when it's misspelled, and you can right click on it and click the correct spelling. Let's see what else. Okay, buy groceries. Okay, oops, misspelled that too. It's okay. Now I can highlight these, and I can go here to my home menu. Now this menu is just like the ribbon. This ribbon is just like what you see in Word and the other Office programs. If you want it to always show, you can come right over here, this little push pin, click on it, and that will lock the ribbon open. I personally prefer this. Now you have a section here called Tags. If you click on it, it gives you a list of tags you can apply to whatever you highlight. In this case we want to click the To Do, and it puts a little checkbox in front of my list. When I clear one off, I check it off. That's one of the nice things. You could use this for a to-do list on steps in a project to complete. A team of people could use it as a checklist. The person maintaining the group can use it to check off when someone's completed a task that was assigned to them in the group. Many useful things. You can tell it the spell check. You've got formatting here. Say I want to format these a certain way. Let's say I'll choose heading. It makes it a nice and bigger text. It's nice. Now, everyone notice here the draw menu. This will let you draw with the mouse, or if you have a touch enabled device, say like a tablet or your smartphone. Some computers have touchscreen. You can draw with your finger or a stylus. For example, I have the pen here. I can pick the color I want to use, and then I want to use my finger, and I can just write my name right there on the screen. You can delete it by selecting one letter at a time if you want. You can change the ink color, you can change the thickness. Math, you can write your equation on here, draw a selection around your equation, then tap the math button and it will convert it to typed text. For example, I could write here 1 plus 2 equals 3. So oops, let me undo that. Undo. My key select. Click math. Boom. I click ink to math, and boom, it converted my handwritten equation into a typed equation. Neat. Okay. Now, let's see. Now another thing you can do is copy and paste stuff from the web here into the OneNote page. Let's say we'll call this research ideas. Okay. So let me open a new window over here. Search. Let me go to okay, let's go here. International Journal of Multicultural Education. So that's where I can find. Got a table of contents for the latest issue. Let's just pick an article. I'll pick this first one. So I'm going to copy the title and the abstract. Control C to copy. Come back over here. I'm on the screen. Go back to home and paste. Now, it doesn't always copy the URL, so it's a good idea for you to do the same. And that way you can know where you got it from. You can always go back there. It also helps when you do your bibliography. Okay, let's say you want to do search for a picture on something we've been talking about here, the SAMR model. Okay, we can also click, if you want just not text, you can also click on just images. Copy image, add a page. I just want to do this. And just paste your image. It finds it and pastes the image. And notice it renamed the page according to my search picture name. Now, printing to the OneNote on here is not that easy. You go here to insert. You got new sections. You can insert forms. You can insert office add-ins. Sometimes you can do a file printout or a file. Okay, like here. Sorry, I had something selected. File printout. You can select a Word document or a PDF document and we'll insert an image. So let me cancel this. Let me create a new page. Okay. I want to insert a printout. So let me go and choose a PDF. Let me pick a PDF. Use a small one here. Use this one. Okay, I chose it. Now I'll just tell it to insert. It processes it. It's inserting a picture. What it does is it inserts a printout or a picture of your file, and it attaches the file to the page. Okay. Let me call this lead resources. Okay. Another thing you can do, file attachment. Choose a file. You can attach any kind of file you want. Okay, and it just attaches the file. It doesn't print it out. You can do it with any file type, and it'll put it there on the page, and you can double click on it and open it from there. You can insert a Microsoft form. You got some educational resources here. If you want to, you can insert a table below this. Tell it how big a table you want, and it draws it for you. Now, the last thing you need to know how to do is, how do I open other OneNote notebooks, or if this one's done, how do I get back to it? You go right here to the app launcher, click on it, choose OneNote. When OneNote opens, it'll show you the most recent notebooks you opened. The My Notebooks will be any notebook that you have created. Shared with me will be any notebook that's shared with you by someone else. And the class notebooks are any notebooks you've created for classrooms or staff notebooks that you've created. They fall under the same, they're very similar, staff and class notebooks. Class notebooks will be covered in another video. And that's all there is to using Microsoft OneNote online. If you want to find out any more, the Untitled that the district has will provide you with lots more detailed instruction on how to use OneNote. Thank you very much.